we are going to do a year in review. Yes, I love making these videos, guys. 2024 year in review. I love seeing the progress of my collection and how it's slowly growing throughout time. That's why I love making these videos, guys. Everybody should be making this video, so as years go on, you can go back to your 2024 and be like, wow, I picked that up. Or 22, oh wow, I picked that up. Or in 2018 when I joined YouTube, oh wow, I picked that up that long ago. Time flies, guys. It's really crazy. Time does fly. Now, briefly, 2024, I did a lot of card shows, which is really fun hanging out with a bunch of you guys, laughing, drinking beer, buying some cards, talking some baseball. Yeah, the Dodgers won the World Series, in which they're going to win again in 25, by the way. Back to back. 2024 was pretty much the year of the set build. I bought a lot of raw, ungraded cards. I bought a lot of cards. I knocked off a lot of numbers. Crazy. My binders back here, they look awesome, guys. They look awesome. I feel like I bought a lot of graded cards too, but I forgot that I cut a lot of those cards out of those slabs, and I entered them in my binder, so I don't have that many to show you guys. But hey, that's okay, guys. It's the year of the set build. I'm slowly filling these up. So I'm going to show you guys this table behind me, exactly what I bought, and I'm going to explain to you guys what my goals are for 2025, because I actually have a big goal, a big one, and it's not baseball card related. So come follow me. I'm going to show you guys this table real quick, and we'll come back and I'll show you guys my goals for 2025. All right, guys. Check out my binders. I am missing a whole lot of binders. I'm not even done with my binders, by the way, guys. So let's talk about my binders a little bit. Okay, the star player of the team that won the World Series. Okay, this is a Topps decal because that's what they are. But I'm also missing the years. Okay, I'm not done with perfecting my binders yet. I kind of just stopped doing that because I kind of couldn't find any number decals. But I got to look into that. Okay. Here are the old school binders that I had originally. So again, I kind of stopped. I want them to look nice like this, okay? But I haven't found a set of binders this year or in a while, let's just say, to kind of upgrade all this stuff right here. Because as you can see, they all have stickers, all of them. They all have stickers, although I got to replace this one. This one's coming off, and it grinds my gears, man, because I like everything matching and looking nice. So once they start peeling like that, it kind of starts annoying me. I don't know if it's just you, but it's definitely me, okay? These are my team binders right here. Pretty cool. And then down here, my 70 set. And then all this miscellaneous sets that I'm putting together, like the Topps Giants, the 68 Topps Game, the Decal. You get the point. All that stuff's down there. And then my rookie cards, some of the modern stuff, and then some of the Hall of Famers, okay? Now, I'm kind of, I took all these cards out, so I'm kind of just redoing them. Actually, you can see these little boxes. These are all the star players and Hall of Famers right here, as you can see. You can I saw a little Warren Spahn right there, and who do we have back here? LK line, and you get the point. Well, I took all these cards out because I'm actually organizing all this stuff. That's why I'm not going to share with you guys these binders. But I'll do that in another video. That's my Yankee binder, which belongs over here. But because it's Y, it goes down there. And since I'm kind of adding cards to that all the time, it's kind of like annoying trying to pull it out since I have a table here since I'm sorting all the time. So I just left it there for a minute. Yeah. Okay, let me back up real quick, guys. Wow, look at that. This looks like a tabletop showcase. Yep. Are you sure we're doing a year in review? Because this looks like a tabletop showcase. Okay. Now, 24 was definitely the year of the set build, guys. I managed to complete the complete low number series of the 52 top set. Okay. I still have to run the numbers, okay? I want to run the numbers already, which probably won't be for like another month because my time is very limited right now. I'm still busy at work. But once I run the numbers on these, I'm going to take these cards out and I'm going to be putting them in the team binders. All of them. Yep. And guess what, guys? We're going to reset, build this again. Yep. Now, but the second time, or actually the third time, when I set built this again for the third time,
we are going to be buying some high numbers. And we're going to try to go for the whole shebang, the whole enchilada. All of it. Card number 1 through 408, I think it is. I can't remember. I think it's 8. Anyways, moving along. My 1969. Now, I haven't really showed you guys a whole lot of pickups for the 69. But I'm down to, I believe, like 5 cards. Crazy, guys. That's pretty awesome. 5 cards for that. And it's all the Reggie Jackson. I think it's the Willie Mays, the Hank Aaron, Nolan Ryan. I think that's what it is. My 68. I didn't really show you guys any videos pickups on 68. This set as well, I'm missing like 4 or 5 cards. In fact, I actually cut out some cards that were graded, like my 68 Mickey Mantle. If you guys can remember when I bought that with 2021 or 22 Topps Chrome blaster box with the Mickey Mantle 68, I finally took out that Mickey Mantle and I inserted right this here. And see if I can show you guys that Mickey Mantle. I forgot what number he is. Better yet, I will not show you guys that. I'll do that another day. I forget what number he is. Check out the progress of my 1968, guys. That's pretty sweet. Well over 50%. My not so favorite 1966 top set. Crazy, guys. This is almost there too. Amazing. Crazy. My 1961 top set right here. Look at that. I'm telling you guys, I feel like 24 was the year of the set build. Definitely. Here's 1967, in which I need a lot of the high numbers. But other than that, look at that. Crazy. That's pretty awesome. Which surprised me was 1957. Okay, for a minute I had a hard time looking for cars from 57. And then all of a sudden they just kept on showing up, popping up. So that's what that looks like. That's definitely 50%. I shared with you guys my 1955 recently. Pretty crazy. That's definitely 50%. And my 1956. This one I'm down to about 30 cards, okay? A few El Benchos, but for the most part it's a Hank Aaron, it's a Sandy Koufax, I do have the Roberto Clemente and the Willie Mays, but they're graded. So I'm not sure if I want to take them out of the slab because they actually look pretty nice. If they were lower grade, then I had no problem with it, but they actually look pretty nice. So I think I'm going to leave them there. I picked up that Mickey Mantle, if you guys can remember that, earlier in the year. That was actually graded, and I took it out live. I took him out of his case live. In fact, I also bought a 56 Bob Feller, in which I cut out the slab and I threw them in here. Here are a few of the graded cards that I got. I'll be taking this guy out and putting them in the 54 set. If you guys can remember the Johnny Padres I picked up for like 10 bucks or something like that. Something crazy ridiculous. The Duke Snider. The Eddie Collins. I just recently made a video on this card. Crazy. The 1919 Black Sox. I got this Ted Williams. If you guys can remember that. At the card show. The Roger Maris at the card show. Added this awesome Warren Spahn rookie card. Pretty sweet. If you guys can remember the Pete Rose. And the Yogi Berra. Crazy. So, 24. I had a lot more slabs, by the way, guys. But I took them all out and started inserting them in the binders. But 24 was definitely the year of the set build. I wasn't focusing too much on the graded stuff. I think moving forward, anything that I buy graded, it's going to be pretty much cards like this that are meaningful to me, and not so much cards like this. Okay, I'd rather have this raw and then graded, and I'd rather have cards like this graded than raw. That makes any sense. So moving forward, I'm going to be focusing on more of the higher end stuff as far as graded stuff, or cards that are graded, more of the higher end stuff like the Ted Williams stuff that I feel that should be graded, not so much stuff like this. I don't really care if stuff like that's graded or not, but you know, cards like this I would want to buy them graded so I don't tamper with them and ruin them anymore. These you can find them all day. These you can find them all day. These you can find them all day. So I'm not really interested in buying those graded, you know, moving forward. Just more of the bigger stuff that I definitely want graded and protected. So that's the whole point of me buying graded stuff, guys, for the most part. I just want these cards, you know, protected and not having to get them ungraded and try to tamper with them, since I'm always moving them in cards and binders and, you know, X, Y, and Z. So let's talk about my 2025 goals, guys. Let's talk about my 2025 goals, because I have a monster one. And as far as collecting, I'm going to go a little bit slower, and I'll explain that in a minute.
Alright guys, let's talk about some goals. Now, in 2024, I give myself 3 goals, okay? To complete the 1952 Topps set, in which I did. To buy a Mickey Mantle baseball card, 1956 Topps card, which I did. And to add some pre-war baseball cards, which I didn't really do, but I did buy the Eddie Collins, so that counts for that. So, 3 checks, we're good, okay? Going to 2025, it's going to be a whole different story for me in the way I collect. Okay, now, first and foremost is we are going to reset build the 1952 Topps cards with some high numbers. We're going to go for the whole enchilada and see how long that takes, okay? I probably won't start that until like maybe April, May-ish, probably, maybe around the time the baseball starts. But I do plan on starting that again next year. I do want to complete, for my second goal, the 56, 68, and 69 Topps set. I want to get those taken care of already. For my third goal, it's going to be adding some more Mickey Mantle baseball cards to my sets. I believe I have 60, 61, or actually 62, not 61, 64, 66, 7, 8, and 9 already in the binders. Okay, so I do want to buy a 57 Topps, so that's going to be one of my goals. And then, you know, just start adding some of these Mantles and Mays and Aarons to my 1960s Topps sets. So that's going to be, you know, a couple goals for me. Moving forward, it's going to be a very slow build, okay? Slow collecting, okay, guys? I mentioned to you guys that I was considering, you know, calling it quits on YouTube. I'm going to keep it going as long as I can, but it's going to be a very slow pace, okay? I feel like my collecting for going into 2025 are going to be this much, for the most part, okay? Reason being, one of my main goals right now, one of my biggest goals right now for me for 2025 is to get back behind the pedal to the metal, guys. Yeah, I want to buy myself a bomb, okay? I want to go back to driving a 1950s car. It's probably going to be a little bit older than that. I'm looking more towards, you know, Model A, early 30s, 34 Ford, if I can find that, a little Bonnie and Clyde style, you know. Mid 30s Buick. I'm a Buick guy, so it's gonna be probably a 1930s car, okay? So the main focus moving forward is gonna be saving up money and try to get, you know, one of those things. So as far as my collecting goes, yeah, I'm gonna be buying, you know, a couple things here and there, but for the most part, the majority of my time and money is gonna go towards a car. Now, I drove, when I was 19, a 1947 Nash. I had a 1953 Buick, in which I had for the longest time. In fact, I even have a video of me cruising it on YouTube. I can post it right here if you guys want to see it. I had a 51 Chevy, which is a really fun car at the time when I got it until I got hurt, okay? I threw up my back at work, and I never had a car after that. But up until that point, I've always drove an old car, and I want to get back into it. Sorry guys, my dog started dancing and I had to go stop them. If you know what I mean. So, as I was saying, I want to get back into driving a classic car again. I had one since the year I was 19 up until I got hurt from work, and I never had anything after that. But I had one every year up until then, and I think it's time. I think it's time for me to get behind the wheel, a little pedal to the metal, if you know what I mean, because I sure do miss it, okay? And now I have 2 dogs who love traveling. They love being in cars, and what better excuse than to drive an old car again with my 2 kids, if that makes any sense. Now, moving forward, I am going to be doing a lot of card shows, or at least the same amount. If I can do more, that'd be great, because those are always fun, hanging out with you guys and looking for cards. Even if I'm just buying 1 or 2 cards, like the last one at the front row, I only came home with just a handful of cards. I only spent like $100, you know, roughly around. Got me some good deals. I got that Willie McCovey for like $25. So I'll be doing card shows for sure. As far as picking stuff up for my collection, I'm going to, again, rebuild the 52 if I could. A slow build, by the way. It's not going to be done tomorrow. I'm going to try to complete the 56, 68, 69 if I could. I'm going to try to add some Mickey Mantles to my collection. But my main focus is going to be on getting a card, a classic card. So that's where I stand as far as my videos go. I have a whole lot of stuff to show with you guys. You can see all this stuff right here. A whole lot of stuff. And we'll just see where it goes, guys. My videos might be a little slower, you know, coming towards, you know, the mid-2025. I am going to take a little step back, you know. We'll see where it goes, guys. Let's just say this. We'll see where it goes. But those are my goals. What do you guys have? Leave a comment. I want to know what you guys decide on doing for moving forward to 2025. What do you guys collect? What are you guys planning on collect? Who are you guys planning on collecting? Do you plan on buying an old card too? Yeah. Until then, guys, Happy New Year. I'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!